Most people wait for a single massive moment, a promotion, a lucky stock pick, or a brilliant idea to solve their financial problems. But wealth is a mechanical system. As Warren Buffett has demonstrated throughout his career, without an underlying structure to keep what you gain, even a lucky break eventually drains away. There is a division between life on either side of a specific financial line. On one side, money-driven stress dictates your schedule. On the other, you have the flexibility to choose how your day looks. Many people remain stuck just inches from crossing that threshold. They aren't failing due to a lack of effort, but because they are caught in a cycle of motion without direction. To understand why, look at your paycheck as fuel rather than an engine. Most people burn that fuel just to maintain their position. Money enters the tank, but immediately flows out to cover rent, groceries, and subscriptions. Increasing income rarely changes the outcome. As the paycheck grows, spending expands to match it, keeping the tank empty. This creates a zero-output system. It keeps you exhausted and working constantly while building no structural leverage for your future. Breaking this cycle requires you to stop burning a tiny portion of that fuel. This starts with something as small as $10. The amount is secondary to the habit of intercepting that money before it reaches the drain. That intercepted money is deployed into an asset, anything that produces value without requiring your constant time. It could be a digital product or a fractional share of a company, like the shares detailed on this Ford stock certificate. Survival habits prioritize immediate relief from stress. Building wealth requires prioritizing deployment, asking how those $10 can be put to work to create more value. If the math is this straightforward, why do so few people actually do it? Survival pressure forces the brain to focus on immediate needs. When the budget is tight, long-term planning feels secondary to the grocery bill. We also mistake lifestyle upgrades for financial growth. A bigger house or a newer car often masks the fact that the underlying system hasn't changed. Choosing to save and invest can also trigger resistance from peers. Deviating from standard spending habits often challenges the comfort of those around you, creating social pressure to return to the loop. Our biology and social environments are effectively rigged to prioritize consumption, which makes the discipline to save even small amounts quite rare. This graph compares human expectation against the physics of wealth. While we expect linear rewards for our effort, a $10 investment growing to $11 feels insignificant. This initial period requires patience while the compounding occurs beneath the surface. This is where most people quit because they cannot see the growth yet. Eventually, the curve spikes. The system begins generating more energy than it consumes, creating a snowball effect that moves on its own. Crossing this threshold changes the nature of your work. You move from working because you have to working because you choose to. Control over your time is the ultimate byproduct of the system, and it begins by refusing to burn that first $10.